Hey guys, this is just a car nerd here. Welcome to another video. Welcome back to another video. I have been doing a lot of JDM and muscle cars lately, and I think it is time to deviate from Asia and America and take a trip over the pond to a little known continent. I don't know if you have heard of it or not. It's called Europe. Yeah. Well, anyways, before we jump into the video, I want you guys to guess the country we're talking about. If you already don't know the thumbnail, let me drop you a few hints. It's a country that participated in World War II. It's known for its great cuisine, and we are talking about Italy. Yes, Italy, definitely. The land of pizza, the leaning tower of pizza, which are surprisingly not the same thing, and Ferrari and Lamborghini. The Ferrari part is what we are talking about in this video. Maserati, Lancia, Fiat. What do all these companies have in common? They're all related to Ferrari. And what does Lancia like other than making boring little hatches right now? Stealing Ferraris and making a glorious small bebe Ferrari. So the story starts in 1970 with a certain designer called Bertone. Yeah, Lancia approached Bertone and presented him with a problem. The Fulvia, the picture that I'm putting on the screen right now, was Lancia's resident rally car, was aging, being designed nearly a decade or so ago and needed to be replaced. Bertone was up to the task to design a wedge-shaped masterpiece. The Bertone stole, quote-unquote, his friend's Fulvia coupe and tinkered and shaped the body of the car into what the Tesla Cybertruck hoped to be. And so he made this, the Stratos Zero. And to quote Wikipedia, when Bertone himself appeared at the Lancia factory grades to the Stratos Zero, he passed underneath the barrier to great applause. So yeah, originally of the Stratos Zero, Bertone and Lancia teamed up with another designer called Marcello Gandini to design the new Stratos. Okay, so it was initially unveiled at the Turin Auto Show in 1971, and I'll put a picture up right here in a moment. And the engine varied in this car, with it having three different engines. The Fulvia engine, a Beta engine, I'll put up that picture as well in there, and the glorious Ferrari-made, technically Lancia but whatever, 2.4 liter V6 engine, producing 190 horsepower in road-going form. Yeah. So the engine was given by Il Commendatore, meaning Enzo Ferrari, only after the end of production of the Dino. The first model Stratos story ends in 1971 with the Stratos Zero, and Ferrari refused to give this engine because the rumor was that it could compete with the Dino, and he thought that people would actually buy the Lancia instead of the Ferrari Dino. So that's how the first part of the Lancia story ends. So Marcello Gandini made the final design drawing on his experience on the Lamborghini Miura. I'll put a picture of that as well. With giving a eye-catching design, as you can see, in the Stratos HF, high fidelity. With the design finalized, the Stratos body received an unmistakable short and wide wedge shape, so extreme that the nose drops over the top crest of the front wheels were very unique, by the semi-elliptical greenhouse's windshield and the door glass ensemble when seen from above. Lancia's race engineer now set about to make the Stratos the best rally car he could. He mandated the car to have a compact two-seat rally setup having sufficient grip on all surfaces with good approach and departure angles. 500 cars were planned to be built, although that changed to 492. What happened to the 8? I don't know. We may never know. Anyways, the rally Straticide, made an impressive for the time 270 to 320 horsepower and a weight of 880 kilograms. It was one of the most nimble and light cars on the track. Lancia had quickly garnered a great reputation on track for winning 3 championships in the years 1974, 75 and 76 consecutively. The other special thing that made the Stratos so good in the hands of drivers Sandro Munari and Bjorn Waldegaard and many more was the set of coil suspension and double wishbones, which allowed it to traverse the most difficult of terrain with ease. Lancia won, and Lancia won really well. Despite the internal politics, the Stratos still gathered lots of respect in the rallying area by winning rallies till 1981 where it sadly became less competitive in the now infamous Group B class, where it was replaced by the 037. Stratos even dabbled in Group 5 racing, though that is a story for another time. I am not going to be putting up a picture of this one. You guys can search it, but I don't think it would be really relevant in this case. Anyways, I'm going to put up a picture of all these wins made by the Stratos. This was where the second part of Stratos' life ended and nameplate lay dormant.
A car with a mid-engine, at least at those days, were a little bit nervous. But again, if you were aggressive in your driving style, it was easy. But if you got afraid when a mid-engine car goes sideways and you lift off, then you will spin. But if you keep pushing, you will make it. But I'm not that aggressive anymore, so I shouldn't be as fast in the Stratos today.
So, if you are watching this for the first time, you may think that this is where the Stratos story ends. Though, if you are also watching for the first time, you may think, why the video is so long if the Stratos story ends here. Anyways, this may have been the end of the factory with Stratos, but not the Stratos nameplate. For 30 odd years, the nameplate lay dormant until another Italian manufacturer picked up the Stratos fault sign. It should also be mentioned that during this time there were a number of Stratos, Stratos kit cars, which in essence kept the spirit of the Stratos true by giving a very cool rally car. So there was also a phenomenon concept, but I'm coming to that, okay? So as we said, the Stratos will come back, it has come back, and so let's get into that part right now. Enter Manifattura Automobili Torino, I think I said that right, who picked up the failed phenomenon Stratos concept design and made it their own new Stratos. Anyways, Lancia has never trademarked the name, so the Stratos name was used by this company and other such companies. Anyways, commissioned by Michael Toshek, I think that's right, I am not very sure. Somebody dropped me a comment if I said it wrong. Anyways, a keen rally driver and chairman of Bros Group and son Maximilian made the new Stratos, which was announced in 2010 based on the overall design and concept of the original Stratos, and was developed and designed by Pininfarina. However, they needed a car to base this new design around, and what better route than the original Lancia way. So 25 cars were eventually made and sold, having a price tag of £3 million, based on the humble, quote-unquote, Ferrari F430, having a base price of not much, about $163,000. Well, technically, if you compare this Stratos and that Stratos, it is still a lot. Anyways, the aluminium chassis was shortened by 200mm, 10.9 inches, and resulted in a wheelbase of a total of 2,400mm, 94.49 inches, and drivers were seated in a wraparound carbon fiber cup, enhancing the weight reduction of the car to 1,247 kilograms, which made the car a very light, nimble and agile machine. For the engine, the same trick was used. The F430 V8 was taken, which did not make Ferrari happy in the least. This V8 produced a monstrous 540 horsepower, propelling the car from standstill to 100 km per hour in a mere 3.3 seconds, and gives it an impressive top speed around 320 km per hour. Unfortunately, Stratos will not contribute in rally and develop a collector's car, despite our wishes, but it's nothing to worry about, as kit cars can be still used to the same effect. Anyway, so what happened was with the Ferrari, for this, anybody from Subtract heading the Stratos, the company making the Stratos, with their V8, and all of these cars which were made, they also were very expensive to make, as I already said, and so as a result, not many Stratos were made, and there were a few collectors. But as you will see later on in this video with some clips, that some people really do, drive around and rally the Stratos at classic car rallies. So all hope is not lost, I think. Anyways, now it's on to the section of what build I would like this Stratos to be. The Lancia Stratos is a very unique car, and it's very difficult to make a build on such a rare car. Typically, I may take my build ideas on, available cars, but since we are in Italy, not all available very easily. So, anyways, I am coming to that. Okay, so the Lancia Stratos, this is very interesting idea to talk about. The Lancia Stratos can fit into many build ideas. I mean, you can literally do anything if you want. But I think that the Lancia Stratos should remain a rally car. Or it could be a very cool idea as an autocross car, because I don't think that short wheelbase would be pretty good for drifting, and drag racing, I don't think you would want to take this thing drag racing. Anyways, so that was the idea. That is my idea, I guess. So a few kit cars such as listed there have also been made. Alitalia makes a few kit cars, and fun fact about the Stratos, the original one, I mean, it was originally having a Falvia, as I said, engine, but that engine was a V4. Now V4s are very rare in such cars, as motorcycles usually have a V4, but also another fun fact, Lancia was literally the father of making the V4, and that was very unique in that time, because there was so much experimentation. Not much experimentation going on during this time. I think there's a few things with Porsche and such, but really not much experimentation is just internal combustion engines. But on the other hand, you could say there's a lot of experimentation. Anyway, so that was the video, guys. I think it's a very decent video, but let me know in the comments. Tell me if I mumble too much or if the music is too loud. Yeah, there's a truck in the background. Yeah, there's always a construction going around nearby. Anyway, so recently I can upload this video because I have changed my potato phone to get a lesser potato phone. So, better specs, pretty cool. So, as I was saying. So I'm back right now, and I will be making videos, more gaming videos hopefully. History videos are a bit difficult to make. They take such a long time, as you see. The last one was like 2 months ago. I also had important things to do. What important things I won't tell you anyways. So enjoy this last part of the video, guys. The remaining 3 minutes will be filled with Lancia Stratos engine scripts. So see you guys on the next one. Thank you and goodbye. And watch these Stratos scripts.